Day 1. The heart of Apokolips lies beyond the gray borders, across the darkening road to long shadow, through the clanking horrors of nighttime. Come and stay, come and play, never ever go away. And rises white hot at the raging, hissing infernos of the planetary fire pits, the raw and dirty edge from which great Darkseid draws a mammoth power and feeds upon a mighty fear. Is there a restroom? Or something? That it can take him. All right, I think that works. We should break for 5 anyway, before we get into these charts on possible true production numbers. Please follow me. It's not far, just down the hall, but you can get lost if you don't know the twists. How long since you've been home? Properly, not invading or fighting, I mean. It's been a while. I lived in Renaissance Italy for a few years. I loved it, but I never go back. I mean to. There's always a war. There's never the time, right? Right. I think the weather here has gotten better, probably since you were last here. A little less hot in the summer. I read it has something to do with solar winds, the way they go, I guess. Oh, really? Yeah, I guess it's the winds. You can really feel it. If it weren't for the screaming and the sort of everyday genocide of it all, hell, this place would be almost tolerable. I had a thing with Leonardo da Vinci. The painter, you know? Yeah. Like the Mona Lisa. I know who he is. He was all right. He had a boyfriend, but, it was one of those complicated whatevers. But it was nice. Real nice. Afterward, we're lying there, like on hay or grass or something. I don't know the difference between hay and grass. Anyway, we're lying there, and he starts crying. I thought it was the boyfriend or some religious blah, da, blah, da, blah. And I tell him, it's okay. It's okay. And he starts telling me this story about these 2 guys, a master and his apprentice. Artists. And I'm like, what does this have to do with the Prince of Tea in China? And he's just like, shh, listen. So the apprentice thinks he's better than his master, and he challenges this master to a contest. A painting contest. Paint the better painting. They take a whole year to finish them, and then they both show up in front of an audience. They're outside, right, with a crowd, and the 2 of them got their paintings. And the apprentice pulls back the curtain on his art, and all it is, after a year of work, is just some grapes. Not even a lot, like 6 or fewer, on a plate or something. And the apprentice is like, standing proud, chest out. And the audience is like, what? Grapes? Nice grapes, yeah, but against the master. He's cracked, or he's insane, or he just couldn't do it. And the apprentice ignores that and just all calmly cool looks up at the sky. And there's some birds there, right? Flying. And they start flying toward the picture. And then these birds start pecking at the picture, trying to eat the grapes, because they're so good. They're so perfect. To the birds, it isn't art. It's just what is. And what's better than what is? And the audience goes nuts, cheering and huzzahing. The apprentice is bowing and smiling, pointing at the birds. He's won. He knows he's won. And he turns to the master, points at the master's painting. And he says, all right, not that there's a need, but let's see what's behind your curtain. And the master says, what curtain? You have the rate of withdrawal for the Mountains of Blood at 38 days. But it's not clear if we're working off the NG calendar. Obviously, we'd have a different approach if this were an AP calendar. Yeah, I believe that was the NG calendar. Do you have that, Light Ray? What? The Mountains of Blood withdrawal. That was an NG calendar calculation, right? Light Ray? You Apokolips scum! You killed Orion, my friend, my lord, my savior! I will burn all of you! I will laugh as I watch your ashes float away in a mild wind. Oh, shut up, Light Ray. Let's just assume we're on the NG calendar. We can go back and redline that when we put together the final agreement. This is taking forever. It is taking forever. Is that bone wine? Maybe. You get that from Bernadette? Maybe. I used to drink that. Granny would make you. You know what it is? Granny's secret? Highfather told me. Fermented bone marrow of captured gods. Barda. I used to brew it with Granny and the Furies. Get a god from the pile, cut him, collect, mix, barrel, all of it. We'd have to deliver a certain amount to your dad, but it was a long trip to the Hell Castle. We'd drink half the supply on the way. When we got there, your dad would be so mad. Yeah, well, I wouldn't take it personally. He was always mad. That's good. Be it ever so humble. You agreed to those terms 2 days ago. Bringing in the Sun Sword Commission report at this stage is preposterous. No. What is preposterous is any agreement on prisoner exchange without the rules set forth by the Commission. Which is something you could have raised 2 days ago. It's not something that you raise. If you discuss prisoner exchanges, you are discussing the Commission. That's how the whole damn system works. Typical New Genesis legalism. Nothing is whatever it actually is. Typical Apokolips lies. Everything is just what it is. A lie. You are the lie. A son of Darkseid betraying his people. A stain on the name of God. And what are you? The forgotten child? The mistake? Only reason he likes you is because everyone else left. No. Go. Is it enough? Tell him about your commission. Calabac, brother, when will you finally learn? I'm not some new Genesis toddler. I'm not Orion, eager to play your games. I am Granny raised, and I don't waste time on the dead. Prisoner exchanges will be governed by the findings of the Commission. That's it. That's the end of it. Whatever. Darkseid is. Jesus Christ. You didn't do anything wrong. Kid Cloud was already going to go. That was a better way to go. My teeth are clattering. Can you hear them? After the peace in the next war, we'll get Calabac and cut his head off. If I breathe, they don't clatter. But if I stop breathing... Don't stop breathing. Okay. You smell that? They're burning the dead. Again? And at this time of night? I brought you a gift to celebrate the progress we've made here, to honor what we have almost accomplished. I think you will like it. Wonderful. The mirror of goodness. When you mentioned dear Granny yesterday, I thought of it, and she's not using it anymore because you killed her. It's a negotiating tactic. He's trying to get in your head. I know. But now he's in my head. It's all in my head. So now what? Throw it into a pit. They have a few pits around here. You can choose your favorite. Did Granny take you to the mirror? Oh, yeah. Me too. After every corrective surgery, every skin graft, every laser removal, or whatever she'd done to make us look, and she'd say the same thing. On the outside, you're beautiful. And on the inside, you're mine. Be it ever so humble. Eyes open, eyes close. But do they see you and me? Goodness knows. No. What I did, what I endured, what we endured, what this place does to everyone, what Darkseid does to anyone. No. My people will fight, and they will bleed, and they will fall, and they will rise again victorious. And as you lie defeated, humiliated at their feet, they will shout in your ignorant, dead faces. No. 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 You did pretty well. I mean, Darkseid still gets the anti-life equation, but can he use it with all you got there? It's peace. It stops things. Calabac seems mad. That's got to be nice for you. You remember that thing with Da Vinci, the painter, from the first day? Yeah. You know, I made that up. I tried to get with him, but he wasn't having me. He had a boyfriend, that part was true. What? Why? I don't know, I guess. You piss with the Son of God, you got something to say something, even if it ain't true. It's the fire legs. It's horrible. Come on, it's our last day. Tomorrow we'll be all funky and Jake. Jump in, we got to do something. We were going to lose. I know. Our forces are failing. He has the equation, he has everything. Everything would be him. If it's the best. Scott, it's over. We did it. The agreement's done. They stay here, we stay there. Peace. Now come on, jump. Father has rejected our... Darkseid does not agree to these terms. What? You said you had his complete authority. I'm going to kill you. Now. He has made an alternative proposition. One that goes further than we have. Doesn't matter. Still going to kill you. Still now. Darkseid is willing to withdraw all forces immediately. Further, he would disarm and allow a new Genesis force to inspect Apokolips. Finally, he would surrender the anti-life equation. What? You said that wasn't even on the table. In return for this complete capitulation, Darkseid humbly asks only one thing. What? He asks for custody of his only grandchild, Jacob Free. He asks that the boy be raised on Apokolips, that he be raised here as the one true heir to Darkseid. Don't get jumpy. It hasn't happened yet. Though Darkseid is abroad, the future is still free to all. Thus, from this heavy fragment of Mr. Miracle past, we move to the most exciting and dangerous chapter of Mr. Miracle to be. What? I was in a bad place. I had to escape. From the violent world of Apokolips, a small band of refugees finds its way to Earth. They hastily leap from the boom tube which links both worlds and scan their surroundings with startled surprise. This is not the place they had expected to see. But it's enough that they are here. Big Barda scot-free and the Mr. Miracle to be. I just need a color. Then we can go off and be a team and fight, and we'll have a good name. Blue and gold, and red, and green, and yellow. It's pretty late. Let me get the check. Boost! You got a time machine, right? Can't we fix pretty late? Ha, yeah, but I think I left it at the hotel, man. Sorry. It says the boom tube will be here in 3 minutes. Aren't those things instant? War, it messes up. Boy. Yeah. I don't want to go home. It'll be okay, man. Yeah, whatever you decide. You and Barda. We're here, you know. Whatever. I got to stop the war. They're all dying. But how am I going to give away my... He's just my little guy. I can't. Wait, now it says 4 minutes. How are the guys? I should drink some, water. Just don't puke. You know how much puke I clean up on a daily basis? I'm not cleaning up your puke. Ted said he drinks that stuff that old people drink. What's that called? He said it. He says you don't get anything after then. What time is it? Jake's going to be up in 2 hours. Gold and blue and green and red and yellow. We need to get a cake for Jake's birthday. He likes Batman. Maybe a Batman cake. Batman? No way. Remember, Batman kills babies. This one, with Batman. You wanted to say anything? Sure, just, happy birthday, Jacob. J-A-C-O-B, with an exclamation point. Jacob. When you need it by. I'm not sure. His mother wants to do it on his birthday. But his birthday isn't until Sunday. And there's this work thing where, on Saturday, where he might have to go away for this work thing. Okay. So maybe we should make it sooner than his birthday. His birthday's on Sunday, work thing's on Saturday. So Friday, noon? Yeah, that's fine. That was painful, but I think he's down. Maybe it's the naps, but what are we supposed to do? If he naps less, maybe he'll go down faster. But then he's overtired, so then it's slower. I don't know. You're either way. The war. No. We have to talk about it. It at least needs to be discussed. The review you requested is not yet completed, High Father. This is my hesitation. We are attempting to be as thorough as possible in the details. That's all right. Just hit me with whatever you got. Sir, the interpretation of the Ablazed Oracle takes some time. It's basically trying to read the face of God. It's delicate. Your father and brother understood this. He's not my brother. Yes, High Father. I just got to the store. It's closing, and I got to get cups and plates and things. I can't talk in the store, and I have 8 more things I have to do. Pathseer, whatever you got, please. Yes, High Father. According to the Ablazed Oracle, in regards to the war, it appears all will be lost and all will suffer, sadly. Do you have a rewards membership? Can I ask you something? Membership rewards will get you discounts on selected items. Plus, you earn points towards a $5 gift certificate, which can be redeemed on selected items. There's this war I'm losing. Billions are going to die. I can stop it, even win it, really. But I have to surrender my only son. Oh, okay. I don't know what to do. What should I do? Yeah, that's, tough. Damn. I guess the way I look at it, it's like life needs more happiness. The whole point of it all is to maximize happiness for the most people. Not like quick pleasure or whatever, but a deep, meaningful bliss thing. It's almost math or an equation, you know? That explains, like, what life should be, like a life equation or something, what gives more people joy. So you just put your decisions into the equation or whatever and see what happens. So if it increases happiness for the most people to end the war, go for it. Like if the happiness you lose for the kid is less than all those people not dying, then you do what you have to do, you know? It sucks, I guess, but that's life, man. Doing what you do. You can't really get out of that. So, did you have a rewards membership? What? No, I'll just pay normal. Okay, insert your card and press the green button. It'll beep when you're done. Great. You should get a rewards membership. It's like free money. God damn it. You were raised on Apokolips. Yes. And I was raised there. Like you. And we're happy. We were prisoners. Granny tortured us. We weren't happy. Yeah, then, I know. But now, we spent all that time there, and now it came out okay. We're doing well. Are we? Is that why I had to find you bleeding out by the toilet? Because of how well we're doing? That's not fair. I'm trying. Great. Good for you, Scott. Keep on trying. It's not fair. I was in a bad place. Oberon had died, and I had done so much. Everything I ever wanted, and it didn't... I just had to escape. Yeah, and what did I have to do? I had to scrape you off the floor, cry with strangers in an ER. I made life work, while you were too... whatever you were to do anything. When do I get to escape, Scott? I don't want to talk about this. This is supposed to be about the war. We have to talk about the war. What were you escaping from exactly? Me? No, it wasn't. You're dying to get away from me. And I should run from you for that. And instead, all I can do is take care of you. You selfish bastard. Did you ever, for a second, just think? Can you think? It wasn't. I'm not trying to hurt anything. Well, good for you! Aren't you the god hero of New Genesis? All praise scot-free. So you're all up, and I'm still with you. So that makes me all up. And you want to give that to our kid so we can win some war? What is wrong with you? We got through it. No, we didn't. We are it. And he isn't. Barda! Barda! I'm a god. I'm supposed to know things. I don't know anything. Boss, I ever tell you the story about that one god? That star-eating god? No. Well, there was this star-eating god, Star-Eater, and he had a helper, a dog helper, to help him find stars. The Golden Retriever. What? Where is this from? Me and Jacob came up with it, together. We have story time every day, making up stories. Smart kid. Good imagination. Funky, he can say like 6 words. Genius Jake doesn't have to talk. Funky talks plenty. He provides all the imaginations. I do the words. So, one day, the Golden Retriever finds a star for Star-Eater. But, oh no, the star is our sun, and Earth is in dangerous peril. Star-Eater descends upon our sun. Nothing can stop his outrageous appetite. Meanwhile, on Earth, a young boy, Jake Jones, finds the dog. He gives it pets and treats. Meanwhile, in space, the sun is dying. Meanwhile, back on Earth, Jake Jones and the Golden Retriever are friends. You see, Golden Retriever is from a planet where no one plays with dogs, and here he finally finds comfort and companionship. So then the Golden Retriever finds Batman, using his nose of knowing, and he tells Batman how to defeat the Star Eater by using the lamented laser. And Batman uses the laser on Star Eater, saving the day. Meanwhile, Golden Retriever finds a home and love. What? So you see, it's all there. Now you know. I know what? That I got to buy the kid a dog? It's against the condo policy. Plus, I'm still maybe kind of trying to convince Barda to sacrifice him to win a cosmic war. So if I do that and get the dog, what'll we do with the dog? I don't want a dog. What dog? No. Now you know the meaning of life. Star Eater and the Golden Retriever and Jake Jones. This is the meaning of life? Excelsior! I'm sorry, Funky. All that nonsense is not anything. That's just your story. No, boss. I told you. It's not my story. It's Jacob's story. And isn't that something special? I swear he's gone down like 5 times. I put him in the crib, I tiptoe out, and there his head just pops up. Anyway, down for now. I love you. I love you too. So, I thought about it. This war, he's going to win. He has too many armies. We have too few. We'll fight and it'll take him time, but he'll eventually kill us all. So I'm going to bring Jacob to him. But when the moment comes, when he's right there with me, instead of giving him the kid, I'm just going to kill my father. I know it'll be... I can't. I'll probably lose and die. But maybe, Granny said that there's that prophecy, and maybe I can fulfill it. And then we can have the party. Sounds good. I'll come too. Okay. It's true. They're in business. But what a business it turns out to be. Life and death set to music. Mr. Miracle. Big Barda. And a force so malignant and evil that it threatens more than just the greatest show-off Earth. Darkseid is. Don't think about this, buddy. Don't remember it.